Well, good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson. Excited to be with you, excited to share the news with you. Look, the DOJ only speaks through its court filings. Unless it wants to leak information about nukes, it's the nukes. Trump's got the nuclear secrets. He's hiding them at Mar-a-Lago. How stupid do these people think we are? This is unreal. I'm like at my wit's end about this. So I've got this great article out of Zero Hedge, and I wanted to share a quick thought from Election Wizard. Great follow on either Telegram or True Social or wherever you want to find them. But the feds let Trump keep them. This is from Election Wizard. The feds let Trump keep America's most closely guarded secrets on nukes at Mar-a-Lago for more than a year. Then 91 days before the midterms and 1 day before DOJ internal policy calls for no raids, they raided Trump's home for the secrets. That's what they want you to believe. This is insane. So out of Zero Hedge, Trump has doubled down. This is fantastic. You're going to want to get this article real quickly. MyPillow.com, promo code Lumberjack will save you up to 66%. And there is a ton of BOGO deals going on right now. Thanks so much for supporting MyPillow and supporting the show. Trump demands, out of Zero Hedge, Trump demands immediate release of FBI documents. So in a post on True Social last night, Trump said, not only will I not oppose the release of the documents related to the un-American, unwarranted, and unnecessary raid and break-in of my home in Palm Beach, Florida, Mar-a-Lago, I am going a step further by encouraging the immediate release of those documents, even though they have been drawn up by radical left Democrats and possible future political opponents who have a strong and powerful vested interest in attacking me, much as they have done the last 6 years. Okay, this weaponization of the DOJ leaks. Have you ever noticed, folks, that leaks are planned? Okay, that's so. Merrick Garland says they only speak through court proceedings unless they want to leak information on the nukes. But they go on furthermore. Okay, so the leakers did not offer additional details. Listen to this. Material about nuclear weapons is especially sensitive and usually restricted to a small number of government officials, experts said. Publicizing details about U.S. weapons could provide an intelligence roadmap to adversaries seeking to build ways of countering those systems. Other countries might view exposing their nuclear secrets as a threat, experts said. One former Justice Department official who in the past oversaw investigations of leaks of classified information said the type of top secret information described by the people familiar with the probe would probably cause authorities to try to move as quickly as possible to recover sensitive documents that would cause grave harm to U.S. security. That out of the Washington Post. Yes, the credible, venerable Washington Post, owned by Jeff Bezos, who loves Trump, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Now, what's interesting about this is there's so much to pick apart on this. And like, maybe we have lost all critical thinking in America. People can't figure this out, but I don't think so. Okay, so they're going to move as quickly as possible, yet they let them reside there for over a year. Then back in June, they said, just put a padlock on it. Oh, you got the nuclear secrets. Just stick a padlock on it. Freaking unreal. How stupid. So this is where it's at. This is what they honestly think. And then remember, Merrick Garland didn't approve the raid, right? He was not personally involved. That was the field office. That was the FBI agents conducting their own investigation. We were told that. And then 3 days after the raid, Merrick Garland finally admits to the fact that he personally approved the search warrant. So now also too, what else did he do? Oh, don't be mean to the FBI. Oh, they're wonderful agents and all that. Okay. I can't, folks. Look, you look at this whole thing. It is a politically motivated witch hunt. All right. I don't think that the majority of Americans are buying it. I think that the FBI is losing all of its credibility at this point. The very shreds that it had left is now losing all of it, unless you are a far left lunatic hack who happens to be so mentally deranged that you cannot add facts together, okay? Now, we're gonna read another text here by Mark Levin. It's no accident or coincidence that the grand juries involved in the J6 and National Archives are under control of the same United States attorney in Washington, D.C., Matthew Graves, who is an Obama Biden leftist, as is his wife. And we are learning that all of these, including the magistrate who signed the search warrant, had given to massive money to Obama, to Clinton's, and then also not only that, had done numerous social media posts about President Trump. Yeah, this is a good one. Garland will not take any questions, but you can learn more when his staff leaks to the New York Times and CNN. Kind of crazy to think this from Molly Hemingway, who has great stuff. If you're not following and reading Molly Hemingway's stuff, you're missing out. Kind of crazy to think that Merrick Garland may have posed less of a threat to the Republic as a Supreme Court justice than as an incompetent, vindictive, corrupt AG. Actually, I think he would have been. That's the thing. You need to understand. This guy almost was a Supreme Court justice. A Supreme Court justice, people. That is, for all I have to say about Mitch McConnell, and there's a lot, his greatest achievement in his life was keeping Merrick Garland off the bench. But he did it strictly for political reasons. He is a complete political animal. Anyways, according to U.S. Attorney Juan Antonio Gonzalez from the Southern District of Florida, the public's clear and powerful interest in understanding what occurred under these circumstances weighs heavily in the favor of the unsealing of the warrant. So interestingly, then Merrick Garland comes out and says, we're going to unseal it. But one thing, so like if they unseal, there's certain things that you still won't see in the warrant. The Trump is doubling down and saying, look, just release it all. Let's see it. Let's see it. We need all the documents out there. If Trump was afraid of this warrant, if he was afraid of the information, he wouldn't ask for that to be done. The one thing that frustrates me more than anything about this is the Republican con party, sometimes I like to call them, and I do typically vote Republican, okay, but they are using this. They hate Trump, right? But what have they done? Their big thing has been to use this as a fundraising thing. In fact, Trump talked about it. My poll numbers are the strongest they've ever been. Fundraising by the Republican Party is breaking all records, and midterm elections are fast approaching. This unprecedented political weaponization of law enforcement is inappropriate and highly unethical. The world is watching as our country is being brought to a new low, not only on our border, crime, economy, energy, national security, and so much more, but also with respect to our sacred elections. Release the documents now. So, look, as we approach the midterms and Trump approaches the announcement of his candidacy for president, all this is doing, and this is their biggest mistake because Trump uses this stuff so well, all this is doing is gaining Trump more support, attaching his base to him even more. People who were upset about the jab and Trump on those issues are now looking at this going, realizing that this FBI and the infringements on Americans are such a big issue that they're overlooking that. They are more encamped with Trump now than ever before. All it is doing is causing the RNC to raise more money, causing more activism in the Republican Party. That's all this is causing. They have totally overplayed their hand. They're totally getting it wrong. Hey, remember, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I love y'all. Peace out.